Hello, guys, and welcome back to the live stream. Very happy to attend all of you. And today again has been very hectic in terms of we going out and doing our thing. Just to not break the continuity, I'm back. We're doing the live stream, and then in an hour or so, I'll be off. I hope whoever can join today. But yeah, so we are back. And as yesterday we were discussing about something, I think today also we'll discuss about something, right? Just a second, guys. Thank you for the like. The moment we started, somebody kind of came and like, please also say hi so I know who is online and who this like belongs to. I really love knowing who is subscribed to our channel enough that you just come online the moment you get a notification. So that way, what happens. I will answer your questions first. Immediately I'll answer your questions in case I remember from the previous day or from some other kind of a setting, or maybe we had discussed the previous day, or we have discussed over the call or WhatsApp message, whatever. So please, whenever you come online, please do leave your name or just say hi. Okay, just say hi and leave. Right? I really love it that you like the video, but please also leave a like kind of thing. Fuck. Yes. So guys, whoever is online, please send a hi. Okay. That would be awesome. Really, like, I appreciate it. If you can just send a hi. And what else? Yeah, so finally our bottle is out for production. Again, we might face something of an issue. If things don't go well, we might face an issue and we will have to reconsider our steps. But whatever, works for us either ways. Shoot, I did not quite. So sorry, so sorry. I had muted because I was on a call. And Fajr, I have this, what you had mentioned before, the smoky oud we have here. I saw your message, but I could not respond. I have just reached the shop. And today, since morning 8 o'clock, I'm out. So I just reached here. And yes, Fajr bhai, welcome back to the live stream. And yes, hello, success verse. Thank you for attending. And yes, so what I was saying is, yeah, Smoky Youth is awesome. We also have our smoky oud lasts, I think what? I think almost 24 hours. That's why it's like also called the 24 hours. So people come here and ask for the 24-hour oud also. Ah, that was summer oud. That's nice. Hey, virtual man, welcome back, welcome back. Long time, man, long time, Gaurav. Gaurav, I cannot show you that, but Gaurav, we made something. I think last time you're not here when this got completed. This project is it's got Orbitone, which we imported from New Zealand, and we also have Orcanox, which is also present in this perfume. So this is like uh, technically it lasts around 15 days. Like the remnants of the not ox, the Orcanox is supposed to last you around 15 days to a month. You can check out Orcanox on fretterworks.com or main.com. Like that's their main website. That's sweet. Was the scent profile. So scent profile. So we also put the lactone, right? Milk lactone in this. Gaurav, we have to discuss and we have to send you the package. I think I'll send you the package tomorrow itself. Don't worry. We'll send you the package tomorrow. So it will have. I okay. Gaurav, since you're here, I'll just tell you. The one I'm sending you, it will have one replica of Jador, okay, one replica of Gucci Flora, one replica of Jizza Imperial Valley, and one replica, not replica, one of our exotic dusk. Four of those. And I'm also planning to send you some samples of like things like Louis Vuitton, Novio Monde, okay, then this one, Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, right? This one also, and I think we also had something over here, and the one that you made, right? We made with you, that one we are also going to have. So these 5 to 6 perfumes I'll be sending off to you. Did you work on interlude? Yes, I did work on interlude. The thing is, it is very pop, pop, pop. It is very, you can say, concentrated, right? Because as I told you, it is from the factory outlet, like the manufacturer itself. So it is actually the compound that we have. So now, last time I mixed it 80-20 and it did not work out well. So for example, if you mix 10 grams of oil in 90 grams of the ethanol, right? So it is supposed to be a 100-gram mixture total by weight. Okay, we are also considering by weight. So if you do by weight, it is not working out because somehow that 10 ml is very dense, right? So it is coming off very strong. So right now I'm just waiting for his formula to dilute this compound that we have. Like this goes directly to MOH. So I'm just waiting for its dilution proportion. So this was weekend, they were busy. Today it was Monday, they were busy. So I'll be getting it kind of like, within I think today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So that's something we'll be doing. Means a lot. We'll try to deliver the best in the review. Just a curious question: from where did you source your oil, or what is the company? Okay, so the company, even I'm not allowed to reveal, but the company is the same one for the Gucci one. It is the same one that manufactures the Gucci perfumes, and it outsources, like it gives its the oil to companies in Gujarat, right? And from Gujarat, they package it, manufacture it, and package it, and they send it from Mundra port. They send it off to New York. So Gucci, the Flora is obviously manufactured in India. So that one is what we have, like the exact same oil. And the same goes for Jizza. The same goes for Oud Mood, and few other things that are manufactured in India directly. So all these oils we have. These are like legit the like it's like you buying in black, right? So there's a market for the main perfumes, and then there are market for us. Interlude also original. Yes, interlude also original. That's what I told you like last time. So if they would have given us something like this, which is a mix like the final perfume oil, it would have been a lot more diluted. But what we have right now is very concentrated. So I'm waiting for the proportion of how much to dilute it in ethanol, so we know exactly what we are getting, right? So for example, if they put it 50-50 DPG cutting, what we say cutting, so So if it is a 50-50 DPG cutting, what we do, we put 50 gram of interlude with 50 gram of DPG and we mix them and we make 100 gram of oil, which is called perfume oil. So that cutting ratio is what I'm waiting for. Once I get that, I'll immediately cut it and then we'll create the oil, because the one I created now is very strong just because of the same. Got it. To get into the supply chain is again a task. Absolutely, it is a task. It was a task for sure. Other than that, are there other mass market companies like Guardian, Lucy as such? No, no, no. I cannot actually name them. Gularian, if you know the French giant, Gularian, I have their supplier also. And I have for Gucci, Hermes, Terre de Hermes is again the original oil. So Gucci, Hermes, Tom Ford. I have a huge line of Tom Ford. Okay. Then I have Montel, JPG, Jean Paul Gaultier, three of the scents. We have JPG Ultra Male, JPG Scandal, and one more I had. JPG. Oh no, that's original one. So I have one original bottle, which is the JPG Classic. So JPG Scandal and JPG Ultra Male. These two I have right now in originals. And Carolina Herrera, I think I just have Purple Oud, 2 and 2 Men. Like, good girl. 3 cents only. 3 cents. Okay, and then I have Creed Aventus, and I think from Creed I have Creed Aventus, I have Creed Irish Tweed, okay, Creed Irish Tweed, Creed Original Santal, yeah, Creed Original Santal. These three I have from Creed, right? And Montel Arabian Tonka, Montel Chocolate Greedy, and I think one more Montel we did get recently. I cannot put my finger on it, but we did get a recent Montel. So we have like many oils which are original. And then the whole Arabic lineup is completely original. This is Ignite Oud, original supplier for Al Maghribi, the original Ignite Oud. So this kind of Arabic stuff we have because all of it is manufactured in India only. Just imagine if Gucci Flora is being manufactured in India and being exported from Mundrapur. You can like legit check out the supply chain. You'll understand the whole scenario. The company in a 53% proportion of oil. Yes, so absolutely right. So for 53% of the oil, whether it's by weight, okay, or whether it's by volume, that is what matters. Because I'll tell you, if you take 50% by weight, okay, that's just around, like if you see, it will be 30 grams, around 30 grams of oil, right? But then that 30 grams of oil is 25% by volume, right? So you're not really getting the whole punch behind it, okay? But then depends on the oil. And actually I'll show you, if you want, I'll show you the difference between the oil also. That will keep for some other day, because then I can show you the densities, like how dense the perfume is. Vetiver is really famous. It is. Guerlain, Vetiver also, and Jasmine also. Like the Jasmine supplier and Vetiver supplier both are there. Like Jasmine one is more known for us than the Vetiver one, but yeah, we do know both of them. And yeah, that's it. And now we are also integrating into experience spaces. Let's see how that works out. As per you, to maximize the oil content should be a company's aim, or to get the best quality raw material with less quantity. Okay, a company's aim. I feel a company's aim should be to satisfy the customer as per their promise, right? So, for example, if that is why I love Latafa, because, for example, if a person is looking for long-lasting perfume under 1500 bucks and they want a nice and fresh scent, okay, so Amir Al Oud is a very nice, fresh, even Oud Mood, nice, fresh Arabic note, right? And now they're fulfilling the promise if they are giving anything more than 7 hours of lasting on the clothes, right? Especially in a desert area like Saudi and Dubai. So that's what I love about them, because they are giving it unconditionally, not even cheap, but they are being conservative. Like, they're like, okay, Even we cannot match their prices to some extent, because our exotic does cost 1600 rupees for this kind of a bottle, right? And for this very bottle, the imported things from New Zealand, which actually do leave some residue. Now this costs us around, like, this costed us around 2000 bucks to make. So this selling price should be around 3500 for this. So that's the thing. So for me, what I feel is the company should deliver what they are promising, and that's it. So for me, Latafa is good because it promises kind of, performance as well as freshness, good quality ingredients, and that is what it delivers. Gucci promises status and it delivers status. Nobody is going to ask you how long does Gucci last. They will just know, yeah, Gucci is there, it's fine. And then there are differences. Like Gucci is for the guy or the girl who wants to look rich, right? Because they are not yet rich, but they want to look rich. So Gucci is there, in the middle. Prada is there. But when you are rich, there are different things like BR 540, right? BR 540 by MFK, Oud Satin Mode by MFK. All these perfumes, Creed Aventus, right? Creed Viking. So all these things are actually for people who are already rich. So they are promising, like Creed is also promising a status, right? It is just promising status and it is delivering status. The lasting on that perfume is shit. Like, trust me, not even 4 or 5 hours, maximum 5 hours it will last you. The Aventus thing, the original Aventus thing. But this Dior Swatch costing you around 8,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees in this, or 12,000, 16,000 rupees in the market. This will deliver a better value, but this is not going to compete with the brand like Creed. So it's just what the brand is promising and what it is delivering. So if that is very clear in the brand's head, that is enough for me. In terms of oil, now they can use anything. You can use anything. This one has Orcanox. This has the costliest ingredient in the world, right? This has Orcanox. So if I'm promising this, even if 0.5% of Orcanox is written in this for below toxicity level, this is a premium perfume. End of story. So yeah, for a brand to have proper oil and just to deliver what they say, if Wildstone is delivering good lasting, okay, good lasting under 300 rupees, cool, they are delivering that, but they are not promising you health. They are not promising you ethical, conduct, or they are not, even processing using ethical conduct. So they are not promising any of that good stuff. They are just promising you lasting. Now, how they get it is totally up to them. So yeah, even that is a brand which is doing what it is saying. Doesn't matter really. So actually it completely depends on the brand, what they are promising and what they're delivering. So to maximize the oil content should be a company's aim? No, not to maximize the oil content. Sometimes, like for example, smoky oud, if you just put 5 drops, mukhallat 5 drops in a perfume mixture, it is more than enough. But if you take Aqua Digi or something, even 50% by volume will not cut it. So it totally depends on the designer, in that case. And best quality raw material with less quantity. And yeah, that's what. So bigger companies put best quality raw materials in lesser quantities. I heard that higher oil concentration reduces the projection. Yes, it does reduce the projection, because higher the oil concentration, the more time it will take to spread out into the world. Whereas in less oil concentration, when you mix it, the mixture will be more, what you can say, homogeneous, and it will be more sparse. So more ethanol will be connected to a less number of oil, right? So the moment you spray, it will spread out immediately. That is why the projection is there, but then lasting is not there. Virtual man, exactly. Fidget, it starts acting like others with being lasting, but projection significantly reduces. Absolutely, absolutely, Gaurav, spot on. But Ahmed Al Maghribi has cracked it. Their quantity and quality both are really good. Absolutely. So that is again ISO E Super. The ingredient virtual man, Gaurav, the ingredient is ISO E Super. There is ISO G Super and there is ISO E Super, right? One is ethyl bond and the other is glycerin bond. So some chemical formula they're using, but that is ISO E Super. So they have both of, and Orbitone. Most of the Arabic perfumes now have Orbitone, the one which we have here. So if you spray it on, the oil will stick to you and the Orbitone will carry some of it very far. So immediately you get the projection also and immediately you get the lasting also. The quantity and quality both are really good. Bro, I stopped using Latafa after using 3-4 of Ahmad Al Maghribi perfumes. I know the quality difference. This is my point of view. Absolutely, Fajr. That's what I'm saying. Ahmad Al Maghribi is a different class, right? So it's like Latafa promises you cheap stuff and it does deliver cheap stuff. Whereas there are other brands, even Ahmad Al Maghribi and other brands, they will promise you quality. Even Arabian Oud, if sorry, yeah, I think Arabian something Arabian Oud or something. I'll just check it out. There's this new brand that has launched in India. It's been around for 30 years in Saudi and now they're coming to India. So it's amazing. Arab Arabic Oud, Arabian Oud, something. Next time I'll just tell you guys what it is. So they are coming in with 5,000, 6,000 rupees perfumes. They are beating Latafa and even some of the Ahmad Al Maghribi perfumes, some of them to the dust. Like they have three very prominent perfumes that you can use. I went and last time tested, but yet I've not tested the lasting much. It was definitely there for 8 hours around the three perfumes. So the next time we go out, I'll go out and I'll actually maybe even ask for permission to do a live shoot over there, right? And I'll ask them questions. I'm planning on that kind of a thing. Oud Arabia, right? So 90% of what Oud Arabia has made is all like copy, BR 540 se lekar Gucci Flora, everything they have copied, right? But three of their perfumes are very nice that they have crafted. So I'll just go and check out the names. Last time I forgot to take the names. Again, you can see I'm very tired when every mornings, evening, I'm just doing this. Ahmad Al Maghribi is cooking actually. Yeah, that's true. Great quality, it lasts 24 hours for sure. I sprayed Merge on my hand yesterday morning till today noon. I could whiff the smell. Absolutely, yeah, they got it. But then again, Fajr, I suggest do not use it on your skin because if it is lasting more than those many hours, plasticizers, isomers, long chain carbon compounds, not good for the skin. It will stay on skin, but not good for the skin. Perfumes are not supposed to last on the skin for more than 9 hours. Okay, so please, if it is on the skin, nope. But on the clothes, 24 hours, 48 hours, oh my god, it can go up to a week. My first Middle Eastern okay, Gaurav. My first Middle Eastern perfume was Latafa Najdia. Probably one of the worst purchases and the forced me to tag Latafa as an average brand. Okay. But their Kamra and Kava changed my perspective. Yeah, Kamra and Kamra Kava. That's true. That's true. Even we got Kamra Kava recently on the oil part and we got only this much, but it's beautiful. I've got Merj and Muzn. Both perform really nice. That's awesome, guys. You're just throwing around such nice names. I have a Al Maghribi Ignite Oud. Sorry, Al Maghribi, right? Ignite Oud. I've Merj and Muzn. Virtual man, camera is good, but some other company cracked camera. I had Sharaf blend last 12 plus hours with camera last 8 hours. Okay, Sharaf, right, Sharaf. Guys, that's what. If there we'll have a discussion, right, where we understand why lasting is not as important as the ingredients and the legacy, right? Because if that's what I'm telling you, if it's like a marathon, right? So if in a marathon, if you just consider which player finishes first, it's unfair because everyone will gradually reach, right? It's just they take different times. So that's the same thing with the perfume. The perfume, what is the use that you are having with the perfume? If the perfume has lasting, good, 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 good. We have certain oud mood that lasts 48 hours. Like it's the craziest perfume I have. 48 hours of lasting on the satin oud mood, right? But then, what is actually the use of that perfume is what we have to understand. Because sometimes it's the luxury is not really about lasting, the luxury is about rarity, right? So for example, if you've heard that mitti ki khushbu, the smell of earth, in Kannauj they boil down earthen pots and they create the best mitti ki khushbu, right? When you apply that mitti ki khushbu, it will not even last you 15 minutes, right? Within 15 minutes it'll be like gone. But The beauty about the smell, the mitti ki khushbu, the smell, is that it is so therapeutic. It will uplift your mood. It will just flip your mood. It will be like just your mind going blank for maybe 30 seconds, right? That 30 seconds of relief, all the GABA receptors in your brain, all the the beta waves getting converted down into alpha waves, that 30 seconds of channeling down, pituitary gland calming down, your, gamma receptors going up, the GABA, the neurotransmitters GABA, they also start firing. Oxytocin suddenly releases in the body. So it is so many things happening just because of that 30 seconds of stoppage, and it can reverse, I think, even a huge amount of mental stress also. So just understand this one thing: the use of a perfume is different many times considering the kind of stuff that you use it for. So therapy is one of them, but again, that also has to be considered. And then mitti ki khushbu is very costly, right? Then you have the oud, right? So if you apply the real oud, it will actually blow up your senses. It will blow up your, like, the body will become hot. You'll actually have a lot of blood circulation for the next 6 hours, right? 6 hours of blood circulation, additional blood circulation detoxifies your body. Right. So we have mitti ki khushbu, which completely, like, opens up all of your nasal passages and GABA receptors and everything in the brain. Then we have the original oud, which will completely regulate and deregulate all the stress hormones from within your blood. Then we have khas. Khas attar is something. Khas will actually take all of your the body heat, and it will drop the temperature immediately, right? So there are multiple uses for all these things, right? Now, lasting of a perfume, why do you want it to last 24 hours is one thing, right? But then a true connoisseur is, for example, if I am behind lasting, I will only check for lasting. But then what is the parameter behind that? Is it having some authentic ingredient that makes it last? What is the buildup? What is the compounding of the ingredients, right? Where are they sourced from? Is it like oud tef, like tef rose from Saudi Arabia, which is very rare to get, right? Is it having saffron from Kashmir or saffron from Assam, right? Is it having oud from Assam or oud from Cambodia? So all these different aspects you have to really factor in when you're understanding this. So I'll tell you very clear and upfront. If it has a lot of authentic stuff in it, it won't last you more than 6 hours. Just it won't last. But uh, during those 6 hours, no, during those 6 hours, it will be a beast in projection. Like if you spray it once, the whole bloody room will be able to smell that. And it will be the same for the next 6 hours. It does not die down after 2 hours. Like the projection does not die down. For the entire 6 hours, it will be a beast and then it will be gone. Right? So that's what we need to understand as connoisseurs of fragrance. We have to understand that one part. Ignite from Ahmed if you don't. Okay. Also, okay, ISO-E super adds woody touch to the perfume. Yes, it does. And how much of it can be added to the perfume with the overly use? 20% maximum. Without changing the scent profile, depends on it is ISO-E super or ISO-G super, and if it is Orbitone. And I think Orbitone within 5% it changed the entire scent profile. So less than 5%. But non-toxic limit is 20%. So you can go up to 20%. But I won't suggest more than 5%. Pup, 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 pup. Sure, Fajar, noted. Yes, virtual man. Yes, understood. Okay. I always use on clothes, but I have a habit of smelling perfumes on my collection, like spraying once on skin. That's absolutely fine. Once on skin every week or something is fine, but not daily. On the same spot, absolutely not. I totally agree, virtual man. I totally agree that spraying perfume on skin could be harmful, but guys, do you believe in order to understand a perfume properly, skin works better than clothes and perfume strip? Absolutely, virtual man. It does work better to understand the perfume, but not to apply it regularly, unless it's a organic produce. Like for example, I'll again tell you, if you have a synthetic rose blend and you have natural rose blend, if you apply the synthetic rose blend every single day on your skin, right? And if it has a lot of plastomizers, it will obviously coat your entire skin with the plastic. But if it is the original oud, like original, the original rose, even rose damask. Okay, we get it 15,000 rupees for 10 grams, that original oil. So you apply that original oil, no, you take like this, you put it on your face. Okay, you'll have a baby face. Like the skin will become so soft and so plush, and people even report getting hair back. If they lost patches of hair somewhere, they get that back because rose is such a beautiful ingredient for skin, right? It makes your skin fresh, it rejuvenates, like the original one, right? So absolutely, if you're using original ittar, there's a way of using that on your skin itself, and it will be beneficial for your skin, right? That's why the purane zamane ke Raja Maharaja, they used to use all those things, Gaurav. That is why. That's absolutely why. But then not these alpha, beta, gamma, theta stuff, right? So will I use Swatch on my skin every single day? Not at all. I'm not going to use this at all. So I might use my own blend. This JPG got this Ultramil. I can use this because I know how much of it will disappear after how much minutes, and what I've put in this and the oil that I will have left behind is the kind of oil, the original oil, and what proportions and everything. So yeah, I can use this safely. I cannot use that safely. But yes, to test it off, absolutely. How it interacts with your sweat will be very evident immediately on your skin, right? Because skin has a part of your scent. A perfume strip, because the transitions on paper strip would be highly delayed in the clothes, the higher absorption of perfume content reduces projection. Absolutely, those two also. Lami bro, today I recognize new thing, but it's new only for me. You will be knowing that. Thing is that I sprayed summer oud on shirt and I couldn't get the projection inside house. When I went outside, it started coming out. What the theory behind that? Yeah, that happens. That happens, Fajr. Yeah. So yes, virtual man, spraying on the strips is worse. Some perfumes smell entirely different on the skin. Yeah, they do. They do. For sure, he is the best person to answer your question, but I suggest that it could be you getting nose blind in a closed environment. Yes, virtual man. Yes, Gaurav, you hit the nail on the head. Right. So Fajr, yeah. Virtual man, I can smell it, but the heat is amplifying it. Yes, the perfume makes the logic summer oud, but how does it work like that, right? So Fajr, I'll tell you absolutely how it works. This perfumes, for example, this perfume, this has Orbiton, which is ISO super, and Ambroxan, which gives it the lasting woody fragrance. So if you spray this also in a closed environment and you sit in one place, somehow the people next to you will just know, okay, there's a little milky and some sort of smell, I can feel it. But the moment you go outside, so that's what the kinetic energy. For example, if you're sitting in a room, closed space, and there is no air revolving around, right? If you're just sitting in a closed space and the same molecules are coming back and forth and back and forth, understand this orbiton and everything, they have a certain kinetic energy because of which they gel around with all the different molecules. So once the air gets saturated, it will be mildly saturated, but it will be saturated. But the moment you step outside, immediately a lot of different molecules can come and carry off the molecules from your body. So it's more about in mechanical engineering, we had this fluid dynamics, right? So this air is considered a fluid, right? So in fluid dynamics, we understand there is something called a homogeneous mixture, right? So now this body heat that I have right now, it has only a certain amount of kinetic energy that it will transfer to thy shirt, and thy shirt will then transfer it to the molecules on the shirt, right? But when you step outside, the sun will give huge amount of, photons, which will come and excite the perfume molecules, and there will be wind flowing which will excite the perfume molecules. So you'll become like a beacon, like you're sitting in one place and you're just radiating a lot of perfume, right? That is what happens. Also, what will happen is when you wear this kind of perfume and you travel on a two-wheeler, people behind you, if they are conscious, they will come and ask you, what perfume are you wearing? It will be that impactful that, when you're traveling through, the sillage will be so good that people from far away will come and ask you what perfume you are wearing. But and again, you wear the same perfume and you sit in a small room and you will find again the same thing happens. that you'll just stop smelling it. So one is this blindness, the nose blindness that the virtual man mentioned, right? And in a room it happens much faster because directly, the molecules are getting excited and they're coming to your nose. So you'll be the first one to become nose blind, then the other people around you. But the moment you step out, the amount of kinetic energy that the sun and wind can provide to your perfume to be carried on, amazing. Shema, I can smell it, but the heat is amplified. Exactly. So the heat amplifying it is it providing that kinetic energy to the molecules to release and leave the body. So last time we had discussed how the isomer bonds work, right? What ambroxan does, kind of, making long chain compounds of your perfume, and what isoe super does by breaking off those compounds with little excitement. So those two things work together, and that's what it blends into becoming highly projection and lasting based perfume, right? So that those two things happen. So absolutely, what you're saying makes sense. Summer oud, even smoky oud, even the same thing you'll get with the vanilla sex from Tom Ford. Vanilla sex, if you find, it will be the same thing, the same story. Mukhallat Makkah, the same story. Pap, 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 pap. Creed Viking also to a certain extent the same story. Creed Irish Tweed, absolutely the same story. So yeah, it does that. All right, Fajr, I hope that answers your questions. Let me know if that worked out. And yeah, virtual man, that's very true. Any good perfume in a closed environment will make you nose blind super fast. It's basically the brain's defense mechanism against, so for example, I'll tell you why that happens. If you're interested to know, guys, I will tell you exactly why nose blindness happens. Okay, let me know in the comments if anyone is interested. Then we'll dive a little, like a 2 minute dive into why nose blindness happens, and that might give you, because if you guys already know about it, I don't want to go into it, right? So that is one thing. And virtual man Fajr, thank you for the amazing discussion today. You can't imagine how tired I am, but this engagement, this questionnaire is getting me excited. And I hope I am audible. What you had for dinner? Yet to have my dinner. I will go home and then have my dinner. I just came here for the live. Like legit, I went to the market morning time and I just came back at 9:30 p.m. Immediately just put the stuff in the shop, came here live, and will be going off. Like I think I came live at 10. Yes, exactly at 10 o'clock I came live, and now it's been 38 minutes. So I'll be going home and having the food, if you get my gist. Fajr, anyways, thank you for asking. What else? What else can we discuss? And someday I'll, try this whole thing. One of the people suggested that we should do a whole thing where I smile the whole time, right? Perfume Guru once told, in order to identify the poisonous gases or such stuff that could impact your health is the reason the nose blind mechanism is present in our body. What's your point of view on this? Yes, but not just the poisonous gases. My point of view, I don't really have a point of view. So yeah, like I just also know the science that you just pointed. So the thing is that with poisonous gases, it actually works inverse, because most of the poisonous gases we cannot smell; they are invisible to the scent, right? But then what happens is, so for example, if there is a bad smell around you, something putrid, something dying, because earlier what happened was we were in the jungle, right? We used to live in jungles and we used to hunt in packs. So what happened was we had to deal with a lot of rotten stuff, right? When we did not have cooking, when we did not have all those other things, when we were out in the jungle, right? We had to deal with a lot of rotten stuff. Even when you killed something, it was all rotten, rotten, rotten. Everything was rotten. So that is when the brain kind of started developing this neural wiring where if any scent, okay, which would eventually release cortisol. So if it's a bad pungent smell, you might get irritated and you might release cortisol in your body, right? So if it is anything which might be pungent and might affect your nasal cavity or something, the body would just shut that scent out. Like it would stop perceiving, like how we cannot hear sounds above a certain threshold. The same way, if the smell persists for a long time, the nose keeps smelling it, but the brain stops grabbing onto the signal. So that's all that happens. So for example, if you look for a very long time at a dot, right, at a dot on the wall, if you keep looking at that dot, gradually the dot becomes smaller, smaller, smaller and disappears. It's also the natural instinct with guys, especially, that we developed. For example, if we are hunting and we have something in vision, the entire vision will just blur out. It will become a peripheral view, and anything moving in the vision will immediately become visible. So that's the hunting instinct that we developed. Again, the same thing with the scent also. So we used to hunt and go out on a lot of hunts, and the rotten scent and everything, we had to deal with that, like carrying the dead body of animals and stuff. So the brain developed a way to counter the rotten scent, okay, and then we went and washed off those and whatever. Not we, like our ancestors. We don't hunt. Once, while I was traveling on my two-wheeler with the visor shut, a girl on her Activa came about 10 feet away from me, and I have to say the entire place was filled with the smell of fruits and flowers. Such a potent perfume she was wearing, and we were on the same route for a few meters, and her perfume smell made the air smell like her. Oh my god, this is so romantic. But yes, Gaurav. Although romantic, I love it. Girl smells fruit and flowers only, virtual man, too boring since they have purple oud. Purple oud and Gucci flora. Yeah, purple oud and Gucci flora, fruits and flowers. But yes, a virtual man, I agree, right? So you being a guy, right? You used your sense of smell and you're like, boom, that's a girl. And just imagine the surprise if you just had the smell and you chase that girl and then later it reveals that it's a guy wearing that perfume. How would you be shocked or impacted by that? Right? Because it definitely builds a perception, the kind of scent. It is, yeah, mildly fruity. It might be Harley Davidson, it might be a guy. But if it is too fruity and girly, you will call it girly. You will not call it fruity. Yeah, and yeah, for that's true. Like they always smell like fruits and flowers. But then, yeah, I have one person coming in, and she loves oud. She's the only girl who loves oud, right? And I don't know why, but she has a very strong affinity for oud. And also, what happens is oud will release oxytocin in your brain. So if there is, like, you've been through trauma, you have something, that unexplored part of you, that you really want to kind of explode, cry and something, you'll always have that kind. Like for example, if you're craving a woman's touch, you'll always like a woman's scent, right? So that also happens. uh, I think 6 7 years back, when I used to really love that bubblegum pure seduction scent, right? I used to love it. Like anything in the world is fine, but that one scent I used to love it. That's when I kind of realized, I'm not really missing or praising the scent. I'm praising the feeling that it gives me. So it's all about feelings that come off. Yes, there are girls who love oud. There are real legends. Ah, yeah, they are legends. Yeah, and you'll always find them either fighting, fighting for their rights, fighting for their lives, fighting for their livelihood, fighting for their family, fighting for their individuality. They are always fighters. That's very true. Even fighting for peace. I've had one girl fighting for peace who loved Oud Kadim. Like, it's just there. Sure, Fajr, agreed. Yes, 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 yes. Totally agree. That's what, like, girls just make the entire place smell like fruits and flowers. That might be a controversial thing to say, but it is true. Can't help it. And today, actually, let's switch to the back camera because I also wanted to try that. Back camera. Okay. Oh my god. Just a second, guys. Back camera is shot to hell. And back. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Okay. I have this, we'll have this. And we'll have this zoom in. Okay. Alright. Then we'll have the monitor here. This is what, if I do a back camera, I have to use a monitor, right? Yep, makes more sense. This camera is much better. Can you just mix two oil on your hand and tell us how it develops? I can do that. Indeed, I can do that for you. Which of the three cameras do I look into? Okay. Yes, Gaurav, we can do that. Yes. But I used women's perfume, actually, Black Opium by YSL. I used it long back. That one is actually good. Yes, Fajr. Let me ask you this question. When you used Black Opium by YSL, any of these situations, either you were going to leave home pretty soon after that, or you were getting in a relationship, or you were getting out of a relationship, or was there any situation where you would have loved the company of a woman? Because we do tend to replace the presence of a woman by the scent of a woman, and the same happens with women. When they are tired fighting alone, they start liking ouds and strong perfumes, and then they just get a liking for it because the strong oud perfumes make them, like, remind them of men, so they kind of crave that feeling of being taken care of by men. So that is why they get into strong perfume. So it's like a two-way relationship, right? Ah, the quality improved. That's awesome. That's awesome. Then I think this works, man. Then I think this works. Yeah, it's weird to see myself in slow motion in replay. Okay, Gaurav, you're saying the quality improved. That is awesome. I think the front camera does not really work that well. Does not really work. Yeah, I can see the improved quality. But yes, Vajr, try to remember when you any at any given time, if you really love a woman's perfume, I'll tell you the incidents. One of my old customers, he used to love pop, 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 J'adore by Dior. J'adore by Dior. Right? He used to love it. And now that I think 7 months have passed, he is a big fan of Amirul Oud by Latafa. So what happened in the duration was he was also going through a tough time, and he had an ex-girlfriend whom he was missing a lot, and she never used J'adore, but that scent just gave him comfort, and he did not know why. And then he was also dating someone else, right? So that scent got into his brain to an extent where he just loved that scent, and he forgot why he loved it. One day, they went to a mall, into a perfume shop, and the new girlfriend, the new woman, okay, the new woman, the new girlfriend, she smelled the J'adore perfume, and she's like, oh, Abhinita lagati thi ye. she used to wear this perfume. Remember, she tried this once with us, and he went in shock because he thought it was him liking that perfume all this while, but it was actually because they went together once when the three of them were friends, and the ex-girlfriend used to try the perfume and it was too costly, so she did not buy it, but she used to love the perfume, and somehow that memory stayed with this guy, and that is why he started using that perfume in her absence. And today it's 7 months. We talked about it. We kind of came to a conclusion that being men, we don't want that comfort. So let the ex go in the past. Be ex, not present tense, present participle, past present participle. So today he chose Amiralud. Not today, but now he chose Amiralud as his favorite perfume for the past 2 months. He's been ordering Amiralud every second week. Like he goes through a bottle every 2 weeks. And what he loves about that Amiralud is that people come and compliment him and trust, like, that he'll come smelling good. And when he leaves, the smell will linger around. So that's how good our Amiralud is for him. I don't know how it's working for him, but yeah, that's the way it's working for him. Does work, it does work in mysterious ways. You cannot ever know what it's going to do for someone. Take one perfume oil, don't look at it, you know the scheme. Okay, we'll do it. We will do it. We'll go for Arabic, okay? I cannot judge the normal ones. Joan Musk. I love this perfume, Joan Musk. No, I don't even need to see the name because I know it's Joan Musk. Can you see the name? Yeah, you saw the name, right? So Jovan Musk. And finally, guys, finally I can show you a perfume and it will read right up, right side up. Right? So that is Jovan Musk. I really love that perfume. One of my first favorites. When we started the whole thing, one of my favorites. No, I saw the review of Black Opium in YouTube. The guy in the video was telling it's unisex. So blind bought it. It was 4 years back. I liked it actually. It wasn't purely female perfume in my. It is not. Black Opium is not. Because you are saying it's Black Opium is female's perfume. I forgot the Black Opium part and I told you why men end up liking specific female perfumes. Trust me, Black Opium and one more perfume I'll tell you. Bombshell. Somehow Bombshell and Black Opium, these two perfumes, men buy more than women. I don't know why. Okay, they are unisex by the way. They're like just very nice, decent all-rounder perfume. So even men will like it because it's subtle. Women will like it because it's just so fanciful for a woman. So these two perfumes, Bombshell and Black Opium YSL. Not even like Y by YSL, no. Floral Shock Black Opium by YSL, no. The pure Black Opium YSL. That is the key ingredient here. Oof, bro, I've got an old story. I once got a 1 ml tester of a typical. Hello. You got a small mouse. Bro, I've got an old story. I once got a 1 ml tester of a typical woman's perfume, maybe made in the USA. I sprayed half of it on my school shirt and went to school. Two girls complimented me before the school day ended. That was my first ever compliment. It was for a perfume. What? Virtual man. Woo! Nice. You got praised for your perfume. That's awesome. And that was back in school. That's awesome. Like the first compliment I got was, yeah. So the childhood does shape us. The first compliment I got was for slapping another student because he was breaking the pencil of another girl. So yeah, childhood. Yes, brilliant Jovan Musk. Boop, Jovan Musk. I tell you, bro, like that is one scent I'll never forget. Women's, yes, 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 yes. Women's perfume. That's very old perf. Which perfume are we talking about though? They are. They are. Somehow all the school stories that we have are the cool stories that we have. Wow, we just made a rap. Let me just pull this forward. Mm. Somehow I can't see myself even now, but it's fine. I hate how red it looks in the camera now. Earlier, the front camera, it was not this red. Now this looks like legit. I'm holding like it's. Oh, it's looking redder than red marble. Now you can also read this red marble, guys. Red marble. Beautiful red marble. Oh, school stories are always. But I could tell you, my school memories are not worth sharing here. Why, Gaurav? Why not? Why not? Gaurav, what happens is if either you're smart or you're pretty, in those two cases, you get bullied a lot as a student, right? As a child, I used to get bullied because I was neither of those. I was just dumb. Okay. Uh, I was raised in an environment of pure either hostility or appreciation. There was no in between, right? So for me, the whole world was black and white. Either a person appreciates me or a person devalues me. There is no in between because North Indian family, I was raised that way. So I had a lot of instances where I misinterpreted what was happening in the school and actually built my own perceptions about what is happening around me, and it was all fake, right? As a child, I thought people hated me and they didn't really hate me, kind of thing. And when I understood that they're not really hating me, I wanted to know what the hell is going on. Why am I thinking this way? Whereas it is not that way. Where people are actually coming and getting shocked. Arey, humne kab bola? So that's why the main reason why I got into psychological studies is because of this. To understand what's this difference, the discrepancy between me thinking a certain way about myself and how people perceive me, and the real perception. Actually, people did not give two fucks, right? People actually enjoyed that either they get attention or they get listened to. So there are two things that people love if you listen to them and you give them attention. Take a girl you like, give her attention, and let her talk. Do these two things, you'll be madly in love with each other. This is the whole point, right? But then people like me, when we get into a relationship, we don't let the other person talk much, right? I'm like, पहले मेरा सुन, पहले मेरी जरूरत है, पहले मेरा ये, पहले मेरा वो, and वो पहले करते करते boom, gone. Yeah. Basically, everything I remember is 18 plus. The crazy, bro. Crazy. You are an introvert. Extrovert or the one I chose to escape from the introvert tag, an ambivert. I don't know what am I. I don't know what am I. Introvert तो मुझे लगता है मैं हूँ because people don't know my inner thoughts, right? I'm like an introvert हूँ. And then, but when I meet people, I will tell them my darkest secrets. Okay, I'll meet them for 2 minutes. If we vibe check हो गया, अच्छे लग गया, I'll tell them my deepest secrets. But if I meet them and there is no vibe check, even if you put me there for 365 days, I'll not open my mouth. It's like a very weird dynamic that I have going. So maybe ambivert is what you can call it, but not really. Ooh, lucky. I do the same. I get along with somebody and tell them the darkest stuff. Pretty engaging though. Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true. Even I do that. But then that's the thing. Vibe check hona chahiye. What? I'm not used to this. Right? So it's just I don't know. This is very different for me. It's like now I cannot see myself, but I can see myself. So it's just weird. Virtual man, give me a question for a poll that we can put up right now, so that not pickle, people can come while they're surfing the web and they can just answer the question and leave, right? So let me know what is something that we can put up that people can easily, you know, interact with. And virtual man, did you know about the darkest secret name, the Discord server that we are making? Virtual man, do you know about that? Related to perfume or anything? Anything at all, virtual man. Perfume also fine, anything also fine. Not a biggie. Don't worry about it. So tell me, what poll or question that we should put up that people can just come and answer and leave, because I don't want to waste anybody's time, especially mine. The kind of narcissism that I have sometimes is amazing. This usually happens when I get delusional and I'm sleepy. So right now I'm both, because I've been out since 8 a.m. and the whole day I was standing and walking and standing and walking. Finally, I sit down. So my brain is having a very good time. All the oxytocin and everything is getting released at the same time, right? Dopamine, oxytocin, everything just in the brain having gala time. So yes, virtual man, you can just ask any question if you want. And also to other viewers, if you are coming online, please do like, share, and subscribe. Virtual, what is the virtual man? Gaurav, by the way, I forgot to tell you, my favorite gamer right now in Trackmania Nations is also virtual, by the way. WIRTUAL, virtual. Okay. So he's my favorite Trackmania player. I never played Trackmania after 2007. Okay, last I played Trackmania was in 2007. This guy plays Trackmania even today competitively, and I love him because of the way he tells the story. So this is one guy you should listen to. I know it's not from perfume or not from your field, but it will definitely help you craft the narratives in a way where people actually engage a lot more as a community. So community building ke liye, this guys I'm referring to, and his name is also virtual, right? So but it starts with a W. So do watch him when you get the time. And he's my favorite Trackmania caster, and my favorite chess player. Women's chess player was Anna something, or Vizyak or something. And now Virtual and Anna are dating. So that's some tea, just in case you want to know. Which I bet you don't, but it's fine. You don't have other staff in shop? Not right now, no. And when they're around, I don't really chat. I have to get offline. Can you tell me how to fake coincidence in a situation where it is much needed and push out our fear in the trash, at least in that particular moment? Sure. Could you please spell his name again? W okay, virtual. WIRTUAL. W for Viremu, I for India, R for rituals, T for Tanzania, U for Uganda, A for America, L for lion. Meow. Yeah. Can you tell how to fake confidence? Okay. Virtual man. Can you tell me how to fake confidence in a situation where it is much needed and push our fear in the trash, at least in that particular moment? But I could feel you're highly exhausted by now. What is giving it away? What makes you think I'm exhausted? Is it the back camera of the phone? Is it showing you too much? Okay, virtual man, give me a situation where we have to use fake confidence. Give me one situation. I think I had a session a while back on confidence, but not on this. Give me a situation so we can actually deal with that situation in short. In reality, we can sit and deal with it. Or is it the mouth breathing? So I breathe from my nose and exhale from my mouth to generate more nitrogen so it keeps my mind stable. Also, guys, I want to learn how to beatbox. If any one of you knows how to beatbox, let me know. We'll get on call on Discord. Also, virtual man, Discord server. Discord server is something we will. No, virtual. Where are you going? Okay, so let me try this. Okay, so what we do is you form a P on your lips and then you do right. You just let the air out, and that's what is a kick. That was a kick. And you take the upper part of your mouth and you do like a snake, right? So you do. So these two things I've learned, okay? And then it goes. Somebody told, like the guy who's teaching me, is like, do cats and boots, and I'm like, what cats in boots? And he's like, it's very simple. It's super simple. You just have to master the. It's like farting, but very high speed farting. So you do that. And when you hear it on the mic, it sounds very different. And when you hear in reality, it's like, ये क्या कर रहा है इसको हटाओ कोई यहाँ से. Tell us about your family, Fashir. For that, we need to meet exclusively on a Discord channel and a Discord chat, and then I can tell you this is public information. But my family is good to me. Childhood was pretty traumatic because of a certain demographic inclination of my family. But it was good. We sailed through. And now we are here where I'm pursuing my retirement plans and they are pursuing their retirement plans. It's all working out. All working out. So, one thing is the past 1.5 years of my struggle has been to change my mindset to escape, right? To escape the mentality that I was gifted from my family and get into a mentality which I gifted myself. बोलते हैं ना, you coming from a average family is not your fault, but you dying in an average family is your fault. So I'm trying to change my mindset in a way where we are not average anymore, right? But it's very hard to currently change their mindset, so I'm just working on my mindset right now. So let's see how that works out, man. Let's see how that works out. But then again, let's go back. The only sound I can make when I remember boots and cats and boots and cats. Then I go into boobs and cats and boobs and cats, and then everything is just going for a toss. I'm like, yeah, that's a joke. Tell you, man, ADHD sucks. What else? What else, bro? Guys, please like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. Double tap the screen and like the stream. Just for the loves. Whether Lami bro, how old are you? I'm 35. This year I'll be 35. I'm 34. This year I'll be 35. That's how old I am. Fajr, you're number one. Welcome to the live stream number one. Fajr, welcome back. It's awesome to have you on the number one all the time because we love chatting. Oh, because also Virtual Man left chatting. Hey, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Fajr, thank you for the likes. Virtual Man, thank you for the likes. And the first person who ever came along, thank you for the likes. Do I have 3 likes? How do I have 3 likes? I've not liked from my own account also. I'll like and make it 4. Who cares? Guys, please, while you're passing by, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. For sure. Better late than never. Right. And no, I'm not married. Getting married pretty soon, but not yet married. Still finding a bride, actually. Right? So I have like fleeting. I was hell bent on getting settled in a passive way before I get married. So I waited till I got settled and now I'm getting married. But still looking for a bride. Right? That's still happening. So yeah, open corridors. Like and subscribe, guys. What the hell? We have 7 likes already. Guys, thank you for the likes. Thank you very much for the likes. Is my story that amazing that we got 7 likes? Liked when you're forced to give passionate speech in front of a large crowd, when everyone is highly judgmental, or where you want to talk to a girl and you are hesitant. Fajr, no, I don't have a girlfriend. As of now, I'm completely single and ready to mingle. So yeah, that is something. I'm looking for a girlfriend and not girlfriend actually. Now I'm looking for a permanent relationship. A spiritually fulfilling relationship where she and me both take care of our own shit and don't interfere much and let, दूसरे को रहने दो अपनी जिंदगी में खुश. It should be like, peaceful relationship. I don't want a lot of passions and energy and all that bullshit. I always dated girls who are passionate and energetic and this and that, and every time I ended up fucking myself. No, not happening. Okay, back to Virtual Man. Virtual Man, if you want confidence in a certain situation, right? So, for example, online, stage pair, okay, talking to a girl, you have to start thinking either 2 ways, okay? There is one way which is called the Osho way, okay? The Osho way is literally that you cannot affect a lot of things. Everyone will die, okay? Everyone will die one day. You will either die having made the attempt or not made the attempt. So better die after making the attempt. The best thing you will do is make a fool of yourself. But if you make a fool of yourself, nobody's going to remember. Cockroach, no, do not come. Wait, guys. Do not come inside. Do not come inside. A cockroach was just going to infiltrate our sanctum sanctorum. I just kicked it out. So you will have this guy, like, the thing. Either you get humiliated or you don't. But then even the great people who did great things and amazing inventions and everything, they are forgotten. Tesla never comes up in a discussion also, unless it's a history lesson or some post about 369 magic numbers. So, yeah, people will forget you after you die. So, you know what? Live your life while you can, right? Take all the risks while you can. Meet all the people you can. Talk to all the girls you can. Just do it while you can, that's the whole philosophy. That's the Osho philosophy. So do it. You have the fear building up here in your throat and then the stomach all twisting and turning and everything. Do it. Know that it will fail. Okay. Know that it will fail and then do it still. That is the best way to do it. Invite us to your marriage. Okay. Yes, Fajr, I will invite you to my marriage. So absolutely the whole gang will be invited to my marriage. Only thing is, let's find the girl first. Once we find the girl, it is good. Hey Sumit, welcome to the live chat. Welcome back to the live chat. And yeah, so virtual man, that was one thing, right? Like Osho, you can either say fuck it all and do it anyway. Okay. The other way is to play it by like a psychopath, right? Psychopaths play a numbers game. They do enough of something for something to click. So, for example, if they want investment for their brand or whatever, they will pitch the same story to 20 different people and get investment from one person, right? They want to marry a girl who's a certain status and a certain qualities. They will pitch 20 different girls and try to woo them and this and that, and one of them will fall for them, because that's kind of the way the psychopath works. So now, no, don't behave like a psychopath. Okay, let me give you exactly what I'm mentioning. Okay, there is this whole thing where you plan to fail. Sumit, thank you very much. My hair. Oh, I don't know how my hair is just looking so nice in this. I asked my cousin about it कि कहीं best humiliation ना हो. उसने कहा तेरी इज्जत अभी कहाँ है. So it motivated me and demotivated me at the same time. It's true actually. So just if possible, if virtual man, if you can join the Discord, I'll send you the link for the Discord also. We'll discuss this over there also. And also I'll send you the link of a girl who, there's something called planning to fail, right? It's called rejection therapy. Trust me, virtual man, this works. The rejection therapy works. What you do is you make a target that I want to get rejected. Okay, first of all, chuck getting successful. First, make sure that you want to get rejected. So if you're going to talk to a girl, go expecting a thappad, okay, a slap. And when you go expecting a slap, you'll get a disgusting face, huh? And then that will be much better, right? Because now, oh, I did not get slapped. Next time when you go expecting a disgusting face, so the joke part of it, it goes like, go to a girl and tell her you want to sleep with her. It's a disgusting thing, so you'll get a disgusting face, not a slap, because slapping is too harsh. But the girl will be kind of flabbergasted and annoyed at the same time. So she does not know how to respond. So she'll just make an annoyed face and leave. Unless she has a boyfriend, then she might tell her boyfriend, and then you might get beat up, right? But then the actual rejection does not happen. So the first time you do this, now you understood that question does not work, right? You're not getting rejected in a way that you wanted. So now you go expecting a disgusting face by saying that, I like you or something. And when you say that to a girl, her response will be, I like you too. But we are not talking about love. We're just, yeah, I like you too as a stranger. So that might happen. Now the third time when you go out, you'll actually just say, you know what, let me just do a simple compliment, right? I tried the extremes, now let me do the compliment. So you go and tell the girl something good about her, how she's looking or something, and that will be much easier and better actually. That will be way much better compared to the other two times, right? When you wanted to sleep with her and when you wanted to, kiss her or something. So this time when you give a simple innocent compliment, the girl will actually accept it. And you're expecting to get rejected and then she accepts it, and that's like, that opens up your mind itself. So वही है, तुम किसी को कितना भी shooting सिखा दो, no matter how much you teach somebody shooting, right? The real thing happens only in the battlefield, right? When the enemy is not visible and you still have to shoot. That's where the real courage is required. So no matter how many strategies we make, I can tell you how to visualize, what to think, what to this. I can overcomplicate it for you to hell and back. I can give you neuro-linguistics programming, right? NLP. I can give you self-hypnosis scripts where you can do the whole self-hypnosis and the tomorrow you'll just wake up confident. I can do all of that. But to apply any of it, you will have to get into the field and talk to girls, right? So why not start with rejection therapy? Like, don't start with the girl you finally want to definitely talk to, right? Or don't do this on a stage where you finally have to prove something, right? Start doing it every single day, right? Gather a bunch of 5 people and start speaking randomly, expecting, sorry, expecting to be humiliated by those 5 bunch of people. And when they listen to you and they make sense and say, Gaurav, sahi, sach, acha bol raha hai. That is what will give you the confidence, right? And if you get rejected, you wanted to get rejected, right? That's why you are saying the most absurd things. So totally do the rejection therapy. It works. Trust me, it works. It has worked for like 17, 20 people I know. It has worked. Rejection therapy. Don't start with the end result. Start with something random, like absurd, and something where you expect to be rejected. And that's fine. That's enough. BRB Lami. Okay, cool. So Myth, please do come back. I asked my cousin about ki. Acha, okay, that's it. So, virtual man, this was my take on how to get fake confidence, kind of thing. But trust me, and girls really are not that hard to speak to. If you really connect with girls, I am 35. I have had like so many love interests for the longest duration till I was 25, right? And yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's very hard to talk to the girl that you like, and it's very hard to talk to a stadium full of people, or maybe just a room full of people, right? Without getting judged. It's very hard. You will get judged, unfortunately. People will judge you. But understand, Gaurav, one more thing if you can do, just realize that whenever somebody judges you, they're just reflecting their insecurities on you. When you get up on the stage and you talk to them, it's them reflecting their insecurities on you, and only then they will end up bullying you, right? And the moment they bully you on stage or they judge you on stage, they open themselves up for a hard reaction. Because in any given crowd, there are 50-50% villains and heroes. So if a person comes up and says, अरे क्या पका रहा है, दूसरा उठ के बोलेगा अरे उसको बोलने देना, तेरे बाप का क्या जा रहा है. So it's like always you'll find heroes as well as villains, right? So expect to be saved and expect to be bullied at the same time. But at the same time, expect rejection, and that will make things so much easier for you. Like, if you expect to fail miserably and be proven a fool, it will just open up a mad possibility of dimensions for you. Mad possibility. So go for it, I would say. Highly useful. Thanks a lot. Will apply it for sure. You made it quite easy. Yes. I hope I did. Because that's how I would expect to do it. That's how I started my perfume, right? I just started off. Oh, thank you for the 8 likes, guys. Please keep hitting the like, share, subscribe. So, when I started my own perfume thing, right? I did not know shit about perfumes, right? Yeah, I loved a lot of perfumes. I was in love with Oud. I was in love with Mushk Rizali. I was in love with Mushk Ajmeri, right? I was a big fan of Dehnal Oud, right? I had all these passions, but to actually put it into a profession, make a perfume and give someone, and what if they don't like it, right? What if they say, अरे कैसा बना है, अरे अजीब सा लग रहा है, अरे ज़्यादा ये हो गया, अरे अजीब सी स्मेल आ रही है, अरे वो हो गया. So many thoughts went into my head the first few days. I was like so judgmental to myself, whether it will work or not, What will people think? अभी तो मेरा वो एज नहीं है जहाँ पे girls, because अब तो girl कोई भी एक लड़की आ जावे खाली शांत दिमाग की रहे बस हो गया मेरे को, ऐसा हो गया है अभी. But and also the girls that I used to talk to and pursue were all hot-headed and passionate and this and that. And now I realize at 35, I realize I want peace. I want a peaceful girl. You can just sit here and chill with me and do nothing. And we'll both be happy. It's like nothing. You do nothing, I do nothing, we do nothing, and we'll be happy. So as age progresses, your priorities differ. And so here the fear of judgment for me came not from, what will people say about me? It was more about if they will like the product or not. And I was sharing this with my friend, and it just clicked, right? Why not try this? So he is the one who suggested the rejection therapy. He showed me that Instagram influencer. He's like, देख ये बंदी ने rejection therapy किया है. She applied to Harvard in order to get rejected, and she got put in the waiting list. And that the what she did was she actually just went on the all the big universities websites, and she posted her thesis and this and that whatever she had made, and she posted it on 20 premium Ivy League website websites, yeah. And somehow she got into the waiting list of Harvard, right? She pretended to be a travel influencer, and she applied to 35, 40 different companies, travel companies, agencies, asking that can I have a free tour of Bali or some other country, and I will cover it entirely for free. You just have to bear the cost of the plane tickets and everything. And I think she got a reply from 7 companies saying yes, we can do that for you. Like, just imagine just getting your foot in the door and just trying once, it might work out. But we never actually try those things because of the fear of failure. So I was like, pam, 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 chuck it. It's like the boots and cats, it became like, yeah, okay, let's chuck it. Let's make the first perfume and just see what happens. So then the next day I went and got ethanol and the other ingredients that we have. And we made the first perfume, right? And that was David of Cool Water, right? And I was super kind of nervous because David of Cool Water I had technically smelled, but it was way back in college. And they told me that Reborn and everything had changed the current scent. So I was like, chuck it. But I knew that the perfume oil we have is original. So I was very comfortable in my skin saying, okay, कुछ भी हो गया मैं बोल देगा, perfume तो original है, right? So, and my friend standing next to me, he just sprayed a bottle and he's like, Acha, ऐसा है क्या? I think it will be less potent, right? I'll have to spray a lot. So let me spray a lot. So he sprayed a lot. And 15 minutes later, we kept the bottle, everything, shut down the clothes, this thing, shutter and came out and everything. And 15 minutes later, two of other the friends came. And immediately, the first thing, they start there, like they stood there and they're like, कूल वाटर किसने लगाया है? Who's put on cool water? David of Cool Water. Wow, that is strong. That is strong. अरे सुबह लगाया था क्या? अभी लगाया था? And my mind went into a frenzy. I was like, I was prepared to fail. I was prepared for this to fade within 15 minutes, right? Because nose blindness. I know shit about nose blindness. This was 1.5 years back. Knew shit about nose blindness. I was like, मुझे तो smell नहीं आ रही, इन लोग को कैसे आ रही है? So we went and smelled, and we're like, no, we can't smell it even now. And those people came along and they're like, wow, that's so strong, that's so this, that's so that. And that was the moment for me. That was the eureka moment for me. So yeah, planning to fail does help. But then it's not fail, it's reject. When you go in with the intention of getting rejected, right? You are yourself. It's like if I come to YouTube expecting 200 viewers, right? That will put a lot of pressure on a lot of people. That's what happened with Felicity. She is always expecting viewers to come and stay and come and stay. And that put so much pressure on her that she started entertaining trolls also in the desperation. So that's what happens. You lose genuine people in the process. I would have lost genuine buyers if I would have waited saying, अच्छा नहीं बाद में करेंगे, perfect हो जाएगा तब करेंगे, ऐसा करेंगे, वैसा करेंगे. Just went out, started off with my friends, called them in and said, perfume try karo. Right? If they judge me, fine, nobody's lost. They love judging me anyways. Also makes the sense, bro. It's more like an online therapy, to be honest. Yeah, it does sound that way sometimes, right? Sometimes it sounds that way. But yeah, but then the rejection therapy definitely works. Yeah, the rejection therapy is something you can try out just for fun. I don't mean it to be an online therapy. Sorry for that. But honestly, so virtual man, I hope that answers your question. And which scents are we mixing, bro? Tell me that first. What scent do you want me to mix? Pa, 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 pa. Something new, I would say Elysium Roja Dove. I don't even know how to call her name. Roja Dove or Roja Dove. But Elysium. That's a very beautiful perfume by them. By the designer. I think that's the designer's name. Right. And then we can again go back and do cats in boots and cats in boots, you know. And this is also something, you know, I expected not to be at good at not to be good at you know, this whole beatboxing thing. And somehow this guy just teaches me boots and cats, and then I'm like, and 4 days back we went into a restaurant, and the guy, you know, he just threw off what lid, right, the lid of the pan or something, and it just started rotating on the floor, and like, wing, 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 and I started. So he's like, wing, 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 and we are just having a gala time. So it's just fun. It's just, you know, those moments that come alive because you can do some shit. That's the kind of thing that happens. So if somebody is just singing, you can just beatbox along that. And it's very easy. Trust me, it's very easy. Just learn the boots and cats part, and anything, like, you just have fun. That's one way of, I think, me dealing with my insecurities and getting out and being more extrovert. I think that's what is happening, but totally fine, works with me, right? In a really positive way, I quoted again. I would say really helpful. Absolutely virtual. मैंने understand. That's impressive, bro. Drop some beats. Wait, let me try. So you do something with your tongue, and that's the top, some bass, and then you go. Like, but I hold my breath. I can just do it like for 20 seconds and then I run out of breath. So that's all. But yeah, Gaurav, good skill to have, you know, sometimes. When you're sitting alone and you have nothing to do, you're hungry and you have nothing to eat, you can just start off with this shit. Like, it's good, it's fun. So yeah, Gaurav, I would suggest go for the rejection therapy once, like do it once, and yeah, fake confidence, no, not really. The confidence itself, the word itself is fake, right? Confidence was actually a word that was used for criminals, right? And then it is also used for gambling, right? So confidence is not really a positive word. Just rather, if you have something to say, right? So for example, I did not come online for the longest period of my life, but now I'm here because I have my passions to share. Gaurav, you also know you have your passions to share, and that is what you do online, right? It's for the best, because if we don't do that, we'll explode inside, right? But for the longest period, I did not have an outlet, and that's because I did not have a message, right? The same thing is applicable when you go in front of a crowd. If you're focused on what message you want to give to the crowd, it will help the crowd out because you're going to give some value and you will be confident in delivering that value, right? So it does not matter. You even fumble or you stutter or you shout or you do anything. It does not matter as long as the people get the value. For example, right now, what we spoke, you called it therapy, right? And that made me feel good because, yeah, if it is therapeutic for you, I am very happy that I could be of that value. So, the same way, if you are saying something and that is of value to someone, it can change a life or educate someone, definitely go for it. But then if it is just introducing someone like a keynote speaker and then moving off stage, don't do it. It's not for you. It's not for people with personality. It's for people who don't mind being somebody else's front guy, right? So if you just go on stage and you'll be like, अच्छा हमारे next अभिनेता हैं ये, and then you move out of the stage. No, don't do that. Because that is not really your personality shining through. It's just announcements. If you're there for announcements, you will be judged. You will be judged like, even I'll judge you. I'll be like, क्या कर रहा है गौरव? But if you go out with a message where you have to speak to an audience about yourself, about perfumes, about something that you love, which will either leave them educated or entertained, right? Either or, because entertainment is also a value that you can provide. So that's why the beatboxing stuff, right? The entertainment part, because I cannot participate in every conversation equally. So I had to learn. Like I did not have to learn. I learned a skill which could be entertaining at times. I'm not a very funny person. I'm not a very serious person either. I'm like in between average person. But then with perfumes, I have a message to give. With psychology, I have several messages to give. So yeah, that is what. So if you give a like literal value, people will listen to you. They will listen keenly to you. But if you don't have anything to speak of significance, yeah. So treat every public speaking gig like a TED talk, right? Speak it like a TED speaker. I think read that book. Speak like a TED speaker. I've heard that's a good book. Or just watch a video. I watched a video way back because I also spoke in a TEDx, but then the TEDx got cancelled because two of the speakers were self-nominated, and then they got into a controversy in my college, and then things did not work out for us. So yeah, but you can definitely, you know, do that for sure. So that's where we are getting to, right? And for sure, you can make a lot more sense than me. Personally, I do not make a lot of sense to myself at most of the times. And also, Gaurav, would you like to be a moderator for this channel? Because also, you understand perfumes, right? So you can be a very good moderator. We are keeping this channel family friendly right now. We are not doing anything massive, but we'll be doing a lot of events that will be covering through this channel. And during that time, we really need moderators. Recently, I was covering a live wedding of my friend. For a few minutes, one of the youngest sisters of my friend, she took the video and she went to cover the event, and one troll came in and tried to abuse her, and Hussein was here. Hussein immediately got on his case, and he immediately, not without a second's delay, he blocked that person after taking the screenshot and sent it to the group. So sent it to me. So because he wanted to also tell what kind of a person that guy is. So then we later banned that guy. His name was Annie Edits, Anieditz or something. And I'll actually share a list of all the accounts we have banned. So on Discord, Fajr, if you're not on Discord yet, please join us on Discord. I think Sumit has joined on Discord. Ali, welcome to the live stream, Ali. Welcome. So, what's up? Finally, a new face. Hello, Ali. With open hands, I would accept it. Awesome, virtual man. So, let's do this. I'll get up from the spot and I'll make you a mod, and I will come back to this spot very soon. Add as a moderator. Go! Virtual man, you're a moderator now. Please send a message to test the blue name tag. For sure. Then download Discord. Trust me, within a month or so, we'll be having much more fun on Discord compared to YouTube. But yeah. Yes, virtual man. Yes, now you can see your blue tag, right? Yeah. Welcome to the team of moderators. The other moderators are Sons, Hussein, Benno, Michael. 4 moderators, and now virtual man, you're the 5th moderator. Ali writes, hello, welcome to the. Wait, is that name a joke? It's like Ali writes. So anything you write after that is Ali writes, right? It's like Ali writes hello. If you say Lami, it will be Ali writes Lami. What a name, man. I should choose some of that kind of creative name, yo. I can just say Lami spray paints, right? So it will like, if I say hello, it will be Lami spray paints hello. Lovely. Guys, if you're visiting for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Lami, the man of the million voices and the millionaire perfumes. And if you're wondering why I'm switching accents, it's because the people who taught me how to be live also taught me multiple accents, and all the people I follow have multiple accents. They're all RJs and whatnot, so it's natural for me not to be having a personality completely of my own. Thank you for visiting the live stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you are visiting for the first time, do share, like, subscribe, and what else? What else is said? Share, like, and subscribe. Yeah, share, like, and subscribe. But yeah, that's up to you. Honestly, up to you. I don't really mind, I don't mind because as long as you're having fun, it will be visible from all the stuff that you say on the live chat. Chaitanya, welcome. Kidhar hai bhai? Chaitanya, where are you? I cannot see you anywhere around. And this Chaitanya is the guy I was talking about. We were covering his live stream when Annie Edits attacked us. And the attack was thwarted very skillfully by Hussein, one of our moderators. And Virtual Man, thank you for being a moderator. Thank you for dedicating your time to the community and building the community with us. And we would also love to come to your live streams. Please do it much more professionally than what I do. Instead of randomly coming online, schedule a live stream so we can all join in with you. Chaitanya, where are you? Chaitanya, my darling brother, where are you? I cannot see you. Right now, I cannot see you. Please. Like, share, and subscribe, Chaitanya, but where are you? First, tell me that. Lami bro, once show your private collections, okay? No, thank you for choosing Melbourne. The pleasure is all mine, Virtual Man. Pleasure. Show us your private collections, okay? This private, I think I've already showed you the private collection, right? I am just being an obsessive collector, but I will show you. Yes. I shall show you. Actually, I'll actually have a complete live session because right now I don't think this is enough time because we are already at 11:43 p.m. So there's not enough time to show you the entire collection, but one live stream we'll just have for this. Yeah, in my home, yeah. One live stream. Bro, this whole shop is my private collection. Because legit, this started as a hobby. So trust me, this is my private collection. This started off as a hobby, turned into a business, still turning into a business. Now I'm looking for investors to get in on the business, right? And share profits because this perfume industry has so much margin, so much profit that I don't think I can handle it alone. And every other perfumer family I'm seeing, whether it is Attarwala's, whether it is Ramson's, whether it is Giorgio Armani, right, or whether it is Indian brands Ramson's and Attarwala's and Ajmal, Al Maghribi, right, Saudi, Oud Arabia, right, like all of these people, they have groups, right? So I'm looking for some vested interest investors, who are passionate about perfume and they want to invest. I have a lot of The Gujarati groups that I have been hanging out with, some Sindhi friends also. Like all these investor families, they really want to invest. 11 CR, 33 CR, they want to invest, but they do not want to be a part of the business. With their heart and soul, they don't want to be a part of the business. They just want the profits because they know perfume has a lot of profit. So I don't want that soulless kind of investment right now because I'm not ready for that kind of a commitment. And it should always be a give and take relationship, right? So if I'm doing all the work, then I'll just keep it a hobby, right? I have like three other businesses to take care of this business. So I just want to share my passion with other partners, but then the partners who are coming in are not having passion. They have the money, but they don't have the passion. Can you pick your best from each category? Floral, fresh, gourmand, fougere, oriental, from the ones you got as perfume oils. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, Gaurav. I can do that. Guys, share, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Uh, Chocolate greedy in gourmand, the best I can say. Chocolate greedy. Even pistachio doesn't come close. The intensity of it I love, the lasting of it I love, the orange notes and the milky flavor, right? The actual lactone, not milk lactone, but milk oxide. I think it has milk oxide. So I love it. Overall, I love this blend, whatever this is, the Montel chocolate greedy. I love it. And what else were we asked? Oriental. In Oriental, what do we have? Arabian Tonka? No, that's not Oriental. Floral, though, it's selling like hotcake. Hence, I'll do just Gucci Flora. Because you know what? I love the law of large numbers. So if people are buying it in large numbers, it has to be good. So this is Floral, which is Gucci Flora, which is my favorite now. Fresh, I would say Creed Aventus or David of Coolwater. Either or I can do green tea. Green tea would be one of those fresh fragrances that we have. Green tea, right? We have floral, fresh, gourmand, oriental. I would say in oriental, I would just go Middle East. Uh, from my collection, Mukhallat Makkah. This is the one I love because it is deep, dark, intense sandalwood, and I really love it. Like it stays on the skin, it is natural, it can stay on the skin, it improves the quality of the skin, and it has somewhat. So it has such a nice scent for me because I love dark scents. It has such a nice scent that I feel like chewing on the glass itself. It's so dense, not in a bad way. Okay. In fougere, which is jungle smells, the only smell I love is Tam Dao. Tam Dao is like you standing right in front of the opening into a nice Amazonian forest. Ah, yep. This is. I literally have to exorcise the scent out of my mouth or it will possess me. That kind of sound it was. So yeah, this I would say is my favorite. I actually to Google the name for sure, for sure or something. How would you describe Tam Dao? The sandalwood is prominent. Yes, it is prominent. Not really though. Virtual man. If you take any leaf, if you go to a jungle, you have plants. You take any plant, take the leaves. Do this with the leaves. Okay? Like crush them together. Fresh leaves. Maybe grass, fresh grass. You crush it together in your hand. You can do it in your back alley also. And then you take a little sandalwood powder, right? You put that powder on your hand and you rub it more. Okay? And you then take a drop of vetiver. Vetiver, it could have been the vetiver grass also, but no, this is natural grass, and then we are adding 1 drop of vetiver. Okay. Add some more sandalwood oil, go sandalwood gold maybe if you want, but sandalwood oil, 2 to 3 drops, and throw everything away, and now smell your hand. That's legit Tamda for me, at least. That's how fresh it is. Nope. Did not try Bombay Oud. Sorry, Fajr. Not yet. Guys, please like the live stream. Let's reach 10 likes, please. The crushed leaves, they instantly reminded me of Hermes H24. Yes, yes. You feel me. Yes, you feel me. Which one of you actually liked the channel from multiple accounts? Because I know somebody liked from 3 to 4 different accounts because we jumped from 4 likes to 7 likes instantly. Who was it? Let me know. I know Sumit is offline. It would have been Fajr or Virtual Man. Have heard a lot about Bombay Oud. Fajr, how would you describe it? Yes, Fajr, how would you describe it? Bombay Oud. Let's have your take on this. I literally want to just, rest my neck so badly because I have been up. बता चुका मैं वापस नहीं बताने वाला. So, Fajr, how would you describe it? Okay. Is it what is called the sandalwood gold? Because I feel I have smelled sandalwood gold and somebody told me it's similar to Bombay Oud. Sandal gold, I think. Is it true? Is it the same? Fajr. Creamy sandalwood. Fajr, is it creamy sandalwood? For sure, it has to be sandalwood. Or a soapy touch. Okay, yeah. Does it smell like cream or soap? Good question. Because that will literally change the direction from either gourmand to fresh or fresh to gourmand. In my head right now, as Tamda goes and H24 goes, I think it is fresh. Or more than fresh, it is forage or something. So yes, that is something that we have to consider. Fajr, where are you? Please answer. Please reply. Please, you cannot leave us curious. Bro, you got H24 oil? No, not right now. I got Terre de Hermes and that's it. Terre de Hermes is all I got right now from Hermes. Because Hermes oils and Prada oils, both of them very hard to procure. Like even Prada, I got Paradox after 6 months of waiting. So after 6 months, I got the connection for Paradox and Terre de Hermes, I got maybe within 3 months, but that was initial 3 months. It's soapy. Okay, it's soapy sandalwood. Okay. I'm getting a feel of like, there's a soap, Kerala soap, and it is literally, it's like a round soap, sandalwood soap, and it's very fresh. Sandalwood, light, soapy. Okay, I need sleep. That's interesting, Fajr. I expected it to be creamy because it has oud. Right, makes sense. Wait. I totally went off tangent and did not describe this scent. Who asked about this? This one that we created. Who asked about this scent? This is, what is this? This is Royal Black. Okay, there's this perfume Royal Black. Okay, we took Royal Black in this around. I'll just describe the oil concentration. Okay, so there is Royal Black in this around 60% because it's super fresh, soapy. It is soapy. And then what you do is you add milk lactone to it, 5% milk lactone by concentration. So it's like 2.5 ml in 100 ml oil. You put just 2.5 ml of milk lactone in this. 0.8 ml, sorry, 0.8 ml of milk lactone because it's 8% of the entire thing. So 0.8 ml you just put in, and then you put Orcanox in this. Orcanox was around 0.5%, 0.4% because I wanted to play it safe. Anything more than 0.5 is toxic. So I took 0.4%, just 3 scoops of Orcanox on a small paper, and that went into this. And then we went for Orbitone. Okay, Orbitone is the new ISO E Super. So I spray here, it goes right through the screen, it will go to you. That way it is. Okay, and it is like fresh, soapy, but milky. All three things in one. It's super fresh. And Orbitone is giving it a very nice, warm smell. So Orbitone. কি হলো? আসছে পানি, জল, সরি, আসছে জল, আছে 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 জল, খাবো জল, খেয়েছি খেয়েছি, ওকে, খেয়েছিলাম, व्हाट इज खेचिलम?
खेचला मतलब पिया था,
पिया था,
खेची मतलब पी लिया,
पी लिया, पिएगी,
खाची मतलब पी रही हूँ,
खाची, तो अभी तो खाची कर रही थी. Good. So मैं कहाँ पे था? See, this is what happens when good people enter. I get distracted.
Continue with your life.
Yes. See you. Take care. The moment you spray this on, it's like it goes from a club vibe to a Cerelac vibe very fast. It's like 0 to 100. Apart from that, rose, oud, of course, musk, leather. Okay. Now we are describing. Oh, Bombay. Yes, Bombay oud. I'll actually get Bombay oud if you guys are interested. We can just have a Bombay oud party someday. Muslin has creamy sandalwood. Okay. Apart from rose, oud, of course, musk, leather. Muslin has creamy sandalwood. So this is version 1. Lemongrass plus green tea note plus mate. If possible, kindly curate this. Individual notes if possible. What is a mate? Creates a heavy projecting summer scent after maceration. Okay, lemongrass, green tea note, mate. What is mate? Checkmate. Gaurav, I can send you those individual notes. For sure, I can send you those. Gaurav, humor me here for like 2 seconds. And guys, if you're watching this, please like, share, and subscribe. Just a reminder, friendly reminder from your friendly neighborhood perfumer, Lami. And creates okay, virtual man, let me know what is mate, M-A-T-E, because I don't know what that is because I've never kind of experienced it. So let me know what that is. But if it is something we can get, we will get. Also, virtual man, what I was thinking is that we can make a perfume set, right? So you get these 3 individual notes that you're asking for, along with an amount of ethanol, an amount of ISO E super like the Orbital, and an amount of ambroxan, right? The powder, I can get it if required. And we have this whole package sent to you, and you can mix that and blend that in whatever way you feel fit. And I can give you a 30 ml screw top bottle so that you can easily make the perfume out of it, right? In your own proportions and whatnots. So let me know if that's something that interests you. Okay, all right, let me know. And guys, it is 11:59. Really having a good time, but I don't see this. Yeah, so I don't see this going good for me because if I stay past 12 out here, my body will be really burnt out for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I want to give you guys a fresh experience. So I really don't want to get burnt out today. So we'll stop at 12:05 maybe. We'll stop at 12:05. But you know what? The moment I try to stop, more people come in. So we might get delayed, but that is kind of the trial, right? Let's try it out. It's night anyways because you guys also want to sleep, right? You guys want to say bye, let us go and sleep, and then you don't want to because we're having such interesting discussions. So me being the kind host, I will tell you to sleep, right? Mate gives a herbal note tone to a perfume. To be very honest, the formula for LV is Cactus Garden. I have a clone of this one and it's really nice. Okay, cool. Sure, no problem. Take adequate sleep. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's 12:01 and we just pumped up to 3 subscribers right now. We have more subscribers coming in than what we can handle at this point. That's why we need more subscribers and more moderators in the channel, chat moderators as well as channel moderators, guys. Virtual man, thank you for becoming a moderator today. We really need the help. I really need the help. There's no we actually. Every time I say we, it's actually just me, right? I need the help. Hello, Faraj. Okay, what were we going to check? God, I just forgot what I was going to. MATE. The sexual partner of a bird or other animal. What? This is mate? Perfume ingredient. Okay, what else is? Okay, okay, makes sense. Natural raw material, it's a solvent extraction. Used part is leaves. Okay, green and herbal mate is often used to create fusel notes or floral accords to get a green twist. A slightly phenolic facets blend with warm tobacco nuances to create a smoky hibiscus scent, like to green tea. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Brazil, Paraguay. This is from Brazil, Paraguay. So we can kind of get this. Yeah. मोस्ट कंबाइंड इंग्रेडिएंट्स आर बर्गमोट के साथ होता है, मस्क होता है, लेदर होता है, जैस्मिन होता है. ओके, आइकॉनिक फ्रेग्रेंसेस लोरेंजो, एलवी, लोरेंजो, विलोरसी, यर्मा, yerba mate, aromatic forage, and yerba mate. Okay, so yerba mate ka bottles we are going to get, by the way. Cologne du mate. Okay, Fleur de mate, smoke for the soul. Okay. Okay, this one I cannot even know. Like 8th LA. Les Hures the perfume. Cartier, okay. 8 LA by Cartier. Okay. So, where can we get this? Mate. Okay, not this. Not this. Can we get on Perfumo? Mate in perfumery. Mate Absolute. Mate. Can we get it on Perfumo? Nope. Spray. Nope. So can we get this on Frater Notes? Frater Notes. If Sumit goes to New Zealand, maybe he can get it for us. Frater Works, not Frater Notes. God, I'm sleepy. Frater Works. Right? Right. Now we search for mate. Good. Okay, cool. So Um, so, virtual man. Minimum quantity is 25 kg, I guess. Not fully sure about the smallest quantity. Yeah, virtual man. So, mate, you can actually replace it with tobacco, like pure tobacco, and green tea. If you can get pure tobacco and green tea, it can be mixed together to get a formulation of mate that you can then use. Right? That's something we can do. Absolutely. And it is in freighter work. So in case Sumit goes to New Zealand, he can bring this 800 rupees worth of mate, which is 1 gram of mate, back to us. We can have fun with it then, but he'll have to bring it for us because my import is already in and I cannot order more right now. And 1 gram will be enough. I showed you that lactone the other day, that was 1 gram. So it's more than quite enough actually. Don't worry, if you want this, we can definitely make this also. It's basically tobacco and green tea. Herbal resonate with phenolic qualities. This is a specialty of Pie and Burton, so we are happy to be able to offer it to our customers. Modern suggest Tempo by Oliver Schuwax for Diptyque, Louis Vuitton's Cactus Garden, Jacques Cavalier Belletrude, Zerzhov's Torino 22, and the luxurious Matsukita by Clive Christian. Made mate or mate, absolute. Is extremely thick and very dark in color. Heat should be used to liquefy. I guess I know what they mean. This is a resin. This is using solvent extraction from this whole woody thing. So it's a resin based perfume, right? Okay, we can try that. I got it already, wanted you to test it. And what is the one perfume note you really hate or maybe don't like? You have it already. Virtual man. Then what we can do is we can just send you the remaining two things that you asked for. Right? Jason! Welcome back. Broski. Welcome back, Broski. I love how you just call me Broski. Okay. Already wanted to test it. Okay. I will test it. I have a lot of tobacco notes. I have red tobacco by Mansera. I have tobacco oud by Tom Ford. So I can mix that with a little of this green tea, right? Green tea right here. This is cute. So I can do that. Or maybe you can take those ingredients and you can make and send it over, right? You don't like leather and tobacco. How do you like mate then? How do you like mate? I don't know what to call it. It's mate or mate, something. So what do we call it? That's the question. See, beatboxing. Gaurav, learn beatboxing. We'll do it together. Hey, quick question. I need help layering my perfume. Which perfumes are we layering, Jason? Let me know. Yeah, we got a mission, man. We got a mission. Meat and tobacco are really different, entirely different. Okay, okay. I understand. Yeah, the way mehendi and vetiver are different, right? Henna and vetiver are different, but people kind of confuse the sense. They say it's like it's the same, but no, they're different. Jason, what is a quick question? Please bring it on. Let us answer your question fatafat. Fatafat is as soon as possible. In Hindi, in India, we speak Hindi, and in Hindi, fatafat means as soon as possible. And fatafati means something else in Bengali. So I don't really remember. So I got LV Imagination Decant. Awesome. That is a one hell of a decant. But that alone is kind of boring now. I don't know, been 5 days now. How do I elevate it? What other perfumes do you have? What other perfumes do you have? It might be something fresh and spicily, but then to elevate that, you can use something warm and fresh. What do you have in warm and fresh, or maybe something more spicy? So you add the spicy and the undercurrent of that imagination freshness carries on into the spiciness. So we can have that spicy and fresh note that you want. So what else do you have, Jason, that we can layer on that? Tobacco may smell like Chyawanprash and mate smells like herbal leaf or soft greenery to my experience. Okay, that makes sense. I will send you whatever. Please do also mix that and let me know how that works out, right? If you mix vetiver with this green tea, I can also send you green tea by the way. So, virtual man, let me know if there are solo ingredients that you need. If I have those, I will let you know. This green tea is by Elizabeth Arden. It's not pure green tea. This is the Elizabeth Arden green tea perfume. So, but this is also beautiful. I love it. LV Imagination plus Blue de Chanel. Yes, the spice and warmth. Ah, the Blue de Chanel. Virtual Man here suggests you use the Virtual Man special Blue de Chanel, right? So, Jason, do you have Blue de Chanel? Let us know here in the comments. Do you have Blue de Chanel? Do we need to help you get some Blue de Chanel? Let me know. JPG Ultramil, Camera, Most Wanted EDP, Hugo Boss Classic. Nope. Ultramil can go Ultramil if you have Ultramil, right? Okay, wait. Spicy. Spicy can complement the fresh. Yes. Ultramil, yes. The one you are smelling. Blue Chanel is like must have in everyone's collection. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'll show you the number of Blue Chanels I have in my collection. Ah. Also Dior Sauvage. Yes, Dior Sauvage 1 200 ml. And I'll show you. I'll show you. We will not show you. I shall show you. The number of Blue Chanels is hilarious at this point, right? Some of them I've used, some of them I've not, right? So you can see here, this is the EDT and EDP. These two are perfumes. You can just tell by the top, you can tell by the bottom, you can see both of their bottoms, right? Bottom's not that pretty, but top, very pretty. And the major difference, perfume, 150 ml, 100 ml. Like, I'm telling you, if you ask me, my collection is mostly filled with the perfumes that you guys keep mentioning. Boom. So we get it there, right? Also, dear Swatch, Boss Classic plus Imagination would complement each other. Okay, Boss Classic, Boss Classic. Okay, Boss Classic. Let me just check it out. Boss Classic, because I have like so many Boss things in my head right now that one is Boss Red, one is Boss Classic, one is Boss Green. I don't know how many bosses we have. Boss Classic. Yes, absolutely works. Boss Classic. That works. That is the exact one we have in the oil. Hugo Bossman EDT, Hugo Bossman EDP. Works out. Works out. Virtual Man, great selection. Great selection. Yeah, BDC is so relaxing, that's for sure. Dior Swatch is an Ambroxan bomb. Yes, it is. I have the Elixir one, Dior Swatch. Oh, lovely. No, this is just perfume one. Dior Swatch perfume. But this might be an EDT. This is a recent procurement that we got because of the cap, but might be EDT. Gentlemen, yes, BDC is also so relaxing. Yes, I'm gonna try another decant too. What should I get? Any suggestions? If that is your selection, that is your current selection. What I feel is you like a lot of fresh scents, right? If you want to split your budget, you can get something on the higher side and something on the lower side. Something on the higher side, you don't like Orientals from what I get, right? So something on the higher side if you want to get. Elysium is something you can try. Mont Blanc Explorer, Mont Blanc Explorer is something you can try, right? David of Coolwater, cannot suggest to you. Blue Chanel has newer one now. It's called I Exclusive. Wow. Okay, we'll get that soon. I'm trying to get Tekken 2. Okay, I got tired of Dear So Watch. Yeah, and you will get tired of David of Cool Water maybe in few years. Pepper plus ambroxan plus freshness. I could smell so much through screen. Yes, smell it. I can actually spray it for you so you can smell it over there. Yes, let's do all the crazy stuff. I told you, I am out of sleep. So we're going to do this. Ah. Oh, yes. Yes, I can smell it. It is one of the best all time favorites of all time people. Weiselby is again nice smelling fresh perfume, but then it is not as strong as Blue de Chanel. So what should we do? It's not Blue de Chanel, but it's also Weiselby. What should we do? Jason, are you going to get the real original company perfume or are you going to get a replica made? Because if you're going a replica, do not buy buy sell buy. Okay, virtual man also. Do not buy virtual buy sell buy because the natural ingredients of virtual like the YSLY will not last virtual man a lot. Oh, I forgot to mention I have Ortho Parisi Megamere 2, but it's hella strong, so I don't know. Don't use it then. Forget it. You use Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss goes well. That's true. Imagination and Hugo Boss will get together. They'll form a nice tag team against you. We got 10 likes, guys. I hope, I guess. Let me check the screen. We got 10 likes. Thank you guys for reaching out and liking the live stream. Oh, it's just 9 likes. But on my screen it says 10 because I also like my own live stream. But then it does not show when I like my own live stream, which is still fine. I don't mind. But I do mind sometimes. The seaweed smell. You like it, Jason? Orthopar Megamare too, but it's hella strong. It is strong. It is strong. It grows on you, trust me. Okay. Yeah. Seaweed is, yeah. So you, okay. Jason, random question. Do you also like Japanese food? Like ramen. Do you like ramen? Jason, let me know. Do you like ramen? That will answer a lot of my questions. Yeah, yeah. 2 spray of that Megamare is absolutely enough for the whole day. The saltiness plus seaweed never developed on me. Yeah, kind of never does for me also. But I like the saltiness because I also have that in coral. I have that in coral for men. So it does develop, but not really the way we want it to be because I don't know. It's just different. Yes, Jason, absolutely. Sushi, ramen, seaweed, awesome. Got it, got it, got it, got it. So you do like that saltiness and that, the way things are prepared. You do like things raw. So it's good. I can respect that. I really want to buy Ombre Nomad, then go buy for sure. Do not waste a single second. Ombre Nomad is something you will not regret ever. It is just a scent that grows on you, and it is just a scent that I don't know, gets you a lot of compliments. Both, whether you get the Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad or the Tom Ford Ombre Nomad, it's just something that gets you a lot of compliments. I don't know how. Even for me, like in my place also, Ombre Nomad is one of the top selling because of this very reason. Because people take it once and they get a lot of compliments. So sure, get it. Sure, for sure you should get it. Your wallet is laughing at you right now. God. I think your wallet might be possessed. I think Fajr. It's just a hypothesis. If your wallet is laughing at you, I think it might be possessed. Do you know Ayat al Kursi? Not the Surah al Jinn. You should have to know the Ayat al Kursi now. You have to get the wallet from to stop laughing at you. So let's do something about it. Let's do something. So you live in Kerala, right? So we can actually send you some samples also. I'm going to send some samples over to Gaurav, virtual man, to review, and I can also send some samples over to you. I can see some samples sent spontaneously. Wow, there's so many S. I can see some samples sent spontaneously to you guys, and then we can check it out. So if you want Ombre Nomad, I can just send you a copy of it. So the oil of it, not the copy, a sample of it. I've got a fusion of Brute plus Creed Vikings from Fusion Perfumes. Punchy, powdery, musky perfume. Nice combo. Virtual man, if you can take that combo, I'll tell you a combo. If you can get, or maybe I can make that and send it over to you. It's Invictus plus Fucking Fabulous by Tom Ford. It's one of those perfume mixtures that is memorable and literally hits you on the face like a truck and nobody can see it coming. It's crazy good. It's crazy good. Similar to what you're saying, Brute plus Creed Vikings, but this is also a good perfume combination because Creed Viking is something I have not been able to merge with another perfume, and now this seems like a good idea. Brute plus Creed Viking sounds like a really good idea. Yeah. It smells salty to people who spray Megamare, but to the people that smell you, smells watermelon water, cucumberish, ambroxan, a little bit of fresh. Trust me, it's a two different thing. Crazy. Yeah, it is. Watermelon? Wait. Watermelon? How do we smell watermelon? I think everyone here is Nautica Voyage. Almost. Almost everyone here. Another NPC. Non-player component. I'm new to perfumes. You have to tell me what is NPC. Okay, I'm really sleepy right now. Guys, I don't want to go. We are having such a good discussion. Vote yes if you want to sleep. Vote no if you don't want to sleep. Not literally whatever. Like some, yeah, it's like it's like muskmelon meets watermelon meets something salty. So I understand where you're getting. It's like cucumber with salt meets watermelon meets muskmelon, and they're like kind of just layered up, like splice the top of every single thing that I just mentioned, and then stack them together. I understand the smell you're mentioning, and it's very fresh, also refreshing, also, but it does have its downsides, right? It does have its downsides. So it's absolutely fine if you are carrying it off. Absolutely fine. Just be mindful of other people around you because not everyone will be appreciative of what we call it as a marine perfume. Marine. So there is a fresh perfume and there's a marine perfume. For example, fresh is something that smells like water only. Marine is something that smells like minerals, right? So minerals and water and a little bit of corals and powders, like powdery corals, sea cucumbers, weed, seaweed. I cut you there. So yeah, bro, go and eat. Look upon your health. We can talk later also. But Jason will not come later. Jason does not attend very much. He's from USA, so I think he just woke up. Jason, did you just wake up? Is that why you're here? Is that why we have your kind presence? You will meet tomorrow again. Let's call it a day then. Wow, you're rapping, virtual man. I really wish we had this like a visual, video thing so we could all like just shout at each other. It's more of a monologue right now, but it's fine. But we also got 10 likes, guys. 10 likes. Thank you guys for the. Virtual man, truthfully, did you not like from more than one accounts? Yes, okay. And you sounded very intimidating. I'm still fine with it. You did sound good, yeah? You. We'll meet tomorrow again. it's It's like a Japanese anime guy saying, Senpai. It's like, you will meet again tomorrow. Let's call it a day. Jason, let me know what timings you have. So we also manage to kind of. And tomorrow, actually, I'll not be this exhausted because right now I think I'm having narcolepsy. I think I'll sleep. Like sitting, I'll sleep. So I think I'm having that bout. So this time I'll spare myself, you know. This time I'll spare myself. But yeah, Jason, if you can just, and if you guys can please join the Discord server. Ah, good. How do I do that? Guys, please send me a hi on Instagram. Okay, I will send you the Discord server link where you can join Discord server. Please send me a hi on Instagram. Please find about us. Just go to Instagram and search Lami Kairo, the same name. Just go and search Lami Kairo without a space. Okay, and send me a hi. Okay, just send me a hi message on Instagram so we can connect on Instagram and I'll send you the Discord server. Very important for us to now connect on Discord because it's a movement maker, right? We are going to make such a movement. Uh, let's make all of you influencers, kind of thing. I want to do that. I want to do that really. Fajr, especially you also. Virtual man, you're already an influencer, kind of. Big reveal coming up. But you're already a influencer. Fajr, I want you also to get into that space where you can share your ideas about perfumes, right? And Jason, you're just like me. You just come online to have fun, sit and have fun, right? Let's create a WhatsApp group too. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, many people are not on, so we can have different audiences, right? So because people sometimes, some people are not on, WhatsApp, and some people are not on Discord. So Discord is a much different kind of community, whereas a WhatsApp group is a different kind of community. Yes, we can do that. Yes, virtual man. Yes, we can do that. True. We can also share the WhatsApp link on the main channel as well as the link in the description, kind of thing, right? So we'll do that for sure. Jason, let me know what are your thoughts. And virtual man, now I think I'm about to sleep. So, guys, thank you very much for attending today. I know my eyes seem closed, but this is the most relaxing pose for me right now because actually my body is kind of shutting down one function at a time to go to sleep. So, yeah, everybody could join. We'll do that. Let's do it. Let's do it on WhatsApp. All right. Let's do it on WhatsApp. Chalo. Let's go. My God. My eyes are closing again. Okay. All right, guys. Jason, thank you for coming. Right? Virtual man, thank you for the amazing chat today. You and Fajr have been the top in the leaderboard. 225 XP per head, right? So yes, that is 225 XP, 225, 450 XP that you guys share together. Abrahams, okay, Sumit is down to 50, okay. Jason Abrahams, thank you for coming online and 75 XP also. Okay. Server top 50. Okay, Sumit, thank you for coming online. Ali writes official. I'll just like screenshot you guys so I know who came. So yes, thank you guys for coming online. It's a wonderful life. Oh, lovely, you guys are sleeping. Go sleep, bro. Yes, Fajr. Thank you. I'll be going to sleep. Virtual man, it was a wonderful life. Had nice conversation with everyone. Absolutely loved it today. And also, what do you think about this camera angle? Should I do this because of this camera now? I think the image is much clearer. How I look also and how the background looks. Right, you can actually see the contrast right now. You are too tired. Yes, I am too tired for sure today. Kind of, yeah. It's all love, man. It's all love everywhere. Yes, totally agreed. We will meet again. Good night to all brothers. Good night, virtual man. Good night. Fajr, stay hydrated, eat healthy, and sleep well. Good night, everyone. Good night, Fajr. Good night. Good night, Gaurav. And Jason, Good morning to you. Today it's much more clearer. Yes, absolutely, right? That's what. So we'll do this. I like have a huge distance between me and the perfume. Me and the camera, right? So let's do this. Later, alligator. Later, broski. All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming online today. It was a real delight to share this space, this sacred sanctum sanctorum with all of you. Fajr, thank you for coming online, asking all those questions. Jason, thank you for showing up. Out of nowhere, Broski. And Ali, I don't even know what made you come online, but thank you for coming for that one comment that you made. But thank you, for sure, thank you. And virtual man, Gaurav, thank you very much for sharing your insights, for helping Jason also understand and letting him use the suggestion. The suggestion was, I remember it was Hugo Boss, right? Hugo Boss with LV Imagination. So, Jason, remember that. And yes, guys, thank you very much for coming online today. Let's meet sooner. But any angle where you're comfortable would work. Awesome. Your home is near the shop? No, it's almost 8 kilometers away. Ghost will be there, and yeah. I'll just play Ayatul Kursi in my phone. Alright, guys, thank you for coming. I'll be shutting down the video now, video and audio. I'll be keeping the live, silent live for a while because abruptly ending, I want to keep it till 160, I think, maybe. Bye, guys. Take care. Let's meet again very soon.